The Korean War Veterans Memorial honors 341,000 soldiers, 88% of them from America, who fought to help democratic South Korea repel a communist invasion from 1950 to 1953. Nearly 34,000 U.S. soldiers died in combat during the war. The U.S. provided 88% of the 341,000 international soldiers who aided South Korean forces, with 20 other countries of the United Nations offering assistance. It began with a mobile campaign of swift infantry attacks followed by air bombing raids, but became a static trench war towards the end. The fighting ended on the 27th of July, 1953, when an armistice agreement was signed. The agreement restored the border between the Koreas near the 38th parallel and created the Korean Demilitarized Zone, DMZ, a 2.5-mile, 4.0-kilometer wide, fortified buffer zone between the two Korean nations. The 19 stainless steel statues were sculpted by Frank Gaylord of Barre, Vermont, and cast by Talix Foundries of Beacon, New York. They are approximately 7 feet tall and represent an ethnic cross-section of America. The Advanced Party has 14 Army, 3 Marine, 1 Navy, and 1 Air Force member. The statues stand in patches of juniper bushes and are separated by polished granite strips, which give a semblance of order and symbolize the rice paddies of Korea. The troops wear ponchos covering their weapons and equipment. The ponchos seem to blow in the cold winds of Korea. The mural wall was designed by Lewis Nelson of New York, New York, and fabricated by Cold Spring Granite Company, Cold Spring, Minnesota. The muralist, sculptor, and architect worked closely to create a two-dimensional work of art adjacent to the three-dimensional statues. The wall consists of 41 panels extending 164 feet. Over 2,400 photographs of the Korean War were obtained from the National Archives. They were enhanced by computer to give a uniform lighting effect in the desired size. The mural representing those forces supporting the foot soldier depict Army, Navy, Marine Corps, Air Force, and Coast Guard personnel and their equipment. The etchings are arranged to give a wavy appearance in harmony with the layout of the statues. The reflective quality of the Academy black granite creates the image of the total of 38 statues, symbolic of the 38th parallel and the 38 months of the war. When viewed from afar, it also creates the appearance of mountain ranges of Korea. We build monuments to honor and recognize the valor and bravery of our armed forces. Monuments and remembering our past are important because if we don't learn from our past, we'll replicate it in the future.
When we flew into Baltimore, the pilot said, to honor you veterans, we're going to have a water cannon. So 2 fire trucks came out, one on either side of the plane, and they shot water. We got off, and there were 100 enlisted men in their blue Army dress uniform, and they greeted us along with a few sailors. Very emotional. I still can't speak too loud about
it. What emotions does it bring back after serving, seeing this memorial?
Well, it reminds me of 2 things. I came off from sea duty, 9 months at sea, came into Manhattan. I was in the Times Square area in my Navy uniform. Some lady came up and spit on me. I had remembered World War II when they came back and they were honored. You know, they had a big parade down Fifth Avenue. So it was nice today to come in and get some really honored. I was speechless. I'm still speechless from the coming into Baltimore, having the water cannons there, and then when we got into the airport, all these soldiers dress uniforms thanking us. I mean, I began to cry.
So you think this is a pretty
it's very representative.
Good memorial?
It's very representative of what went on. It was patrol action, very wet, very cold, and I was a Navy corpsman. The Navy corpsman furnished the medics for the Marine Corps. So most of my friends were medics in the Marine Corps. And there's one medic out. They call him corpsman in the Marines. So the Army calls them medics.